Welcome, my dear students. In this class, we will explore the fascinating world of protein structure, especially the beta-pleated sheet. You will learn how polypeptide chains adapt an extended zigzag shape, how these zigzags line up side by side to form stable beta sheets, and why amino acid composition matters. By the end, you will easily understand the difference between parallel and anti-parallel beta sheets. Let's dive in. Linus Pauling and Robert Corey predicted another repeating structure besides the alpha helix, and this structure is known as beta conformation, and it was later confirmed by X-ray crystallography. Shape of the beta conformation: the polypeptide backbone is fully extended and they are not coiled like the alpha helix. Then it forms a zigzag like appearance unlike the spiral alpha helix. These are the image showing the beta strand, and this is together the beta pleated sheet, and the hydrogen bonds are found in between two adjacent strands. Formation of the beta pleated sheet: zigzag polypeptide chains arranged side by side forming folds that look like splits. This arrangement is called a beta pleated sheet or beta sheet. Hydrogen bonding pattern: hydrogen bonds form between adjacent polypeptide chains helping stabilize the sheet. These chains may be near each other in the sequence or far apart in the sequence, or even from different polypeptide chains or interchains. R group orientation: side chains or R groups project alternately above and below the beta pleated sheet. This alternating pattern stabilizes the packing of the beta pleated sheet polypeptide chains. There are two types of beta sheets: parallel beta sheets, where chains run in the same N to C direction and the repeating distance are 6.5 angstrom, and the antiparallel beta sheets chains run in opposite N to C directions and the repeating distance is 7 angstrom, and these structures are more stable due to linear hydrogen bonds. Amino acid sequence allowed in beta sheets: proteins often restrict amino acids in beta sheets to small R groups for tight packing. Example: glycine and alanine are common. Examples of beta sheet rich proteins such as silk fibroin and spider web fibroin, both of which are beta carotene protein. They have alternating glycine and alanine residues to allow close packing of beta pleated sheets. So, to sum up, the beta conformation is an extended zigzag backbone arrangement of proteins. When polypeptide chains align side by side, hydrogen bonds between them create a beta pleated sheet. The pattern of side chain positions alternating above and below the sheet and the use of small amino acids like glycine and alanine make the structure stable and tightly packed. Beta sheets are found in many proteins including silk fibroin and spider silk and play a key role in the stability and function of proteins. Hope this give you a clear picture. Stay curious and keep exploring biology. See you in the next class. Thank you.